Good afternoon. My name is Kwabna Johnson, and I'm here to show you some samples of the books that I have access to with regards to making animal feed, and showing parts of the Cremasco machine that I have and intend to use in my operations. Firstly, just a few of the parts of the Cremasco machine, which will be also shown through the PDF documents that you are about to receive. Of course, the machine is very big, and therefore I can only have a certain amount of the parts here that I can show you directly with what I'm doing with the video here. So this is one of the fit sieves of the Cremasco machine. This is a 3mm sieve. There is also a 5mm sieve. 5mm sieve. As you can see, it's a bit bigger than the 3. And there is a 10mm sieve, which is the biggest size that will be able to pass through as a chopped particle or ground particle. Of course, the Cremasco machine can grind animal feed, corn, any lucina or grass forages that can be harvested for use with goats, pigs, and cows. Now, going to the literature that I am going to be able to access, or these literature that I have, which are mine and also will be used in the business venture. I have numerous amounts of them from my father. This one is Profitable Dairy Management, which was, of course, well, a book that he received through his studies at Guelph University and Cornell University. Dairy Husbandry in Ontario. Various feed booklets from feed manufacturers during the 70s when he was very active as well. Feed booklets that can be used to glean information from in my purpose of making the animal feed. There is also lucina, which is going to be a very prominent and good source of protein for different types of pigs, goats at their different levels of maturity. Locally found lucina, very promising for the industry. Lucina, a promising forage and tree crop for the tropics. Next, he has had some issues of tropical animal production, and also many small leaflets that give abstracts from CIAT regarding cassava, and this is about life cycle swine feeding systems with cassava, something that is going to be very important in replacing the more expensive foreign-based corn that we import in order to make our animal feed out here. Once again, another volume on tropical animal production. This one is another CIAT volume on swine production. This one was made in published in 1978. Also many abstracts, as I said, on animal production. And this one is very applicable, I think, in terms of giving statistics and best operating and practices, operation and farm practices for feeding and management of pigs in Ontario. It gives great detail on the constituent of feeds and the levels of feeding for different levels of maturity. Trace minerals, gives a breakdown on trace minerals required, and the reproductive performance of different gilts being fed with corn silage during the gestation period, and many other areas of management of feeding systems. This one is about forages in livestock production in Jamaica. And more importantly, I find that he had this handbook for credit officers for animal husbandry notes. And it gives great detail on the basic principles of terms used in animal feeding, definitions of the different types of sheep, cows, goat, chicken, and their requirements. My father attended many seminars and received documents and proceedings that were shared by other scientists involved in the field of his study, which was animal nutrition. And here is just one example of one of the booklets he got, or one of the books he got from the seminars he attended. This one is a literature review and research recommendations on cassava. Tropical legumes, resources for the future. In formulating animal feed, it's very important to be able to know the type of composition of on feed that is required for animals. And this book, Feeds and Feeding, gives worked calculated examples of requirements for different percentage, let's say protein required in a feed, and the accompanying nutritional requirements for carbohydrates, elements like phosphorus and minerals, and it gives different types of calculations for balanced rations, formulating balanced rations, mixtures, and such alike. That will be a great resource for my activities in my business venture. As I said, my father attended many seminars, and this one is Feed and Stuff seminars in Jamaica. Utilization of local ingredients in animal feedstuff. This one I think is very important. Utilization of local ingredients in animal feedstuffs. Antiquated, April 1975, but nonetheless very relevant. Another seminar document on feeding of animals in the Caribbean. Just going back to the machine, the Cremasco machine, this is the outlet shaft pulley, which will be, of course, needed for having it run in grinding any animal feed products. There are many other documents that I have access to, and I hope to work very much with members of the Ministry of Agriculture, RADA, and also with small farmers and medium-sized and even large farmers to find out the needs that they have. And I hope that my efforts will bring fruit and I'll be able to add something of value to my business partners and any members of the farming community which I intend to serve. Thank you very much for your time.